Hi. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. My kids crack me up. My kids crack me up. How are you? How are you? So, we have some things to talk about. Hey. So, yeah. Did you bring Lucy in with you? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Hi. Chaos. Hi. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? So, we definitely have some stuff to discuss. Hey. Hey. Your weekend was nuts? Oh, I know. Mine too. Mine too. Oh, my dress. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. I bought this last summer and I think I worn it like once or twice. You know me though. I hang on to my clothes because I have so many of them. I don't wear them that often. Except for my one that I absolutely love, like the elephants and all the colors. I'll wear that like twice a summer. It's like my favorite. I've had that for like 5 years. But we have a lot to talk about. I know my sister's like, she's like OCD, so she was just going through my dresser the other day and like organizing my dresser, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is what she does for fun. And she's like, Courtney, you have 47 pairs of jeans. What are we gonna do about this? I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always fluctuate in size and weight, right? So I got 5 threes, you know, and I even hung on to some 10s because they're like small 10s. I hoard, you know. What are you gonna do, you know? So I do got to do something about it because it is a little ridiculous the amount of stuff I have. She doesn't let touch my shoes. Good thing a majority of those are still in storage, but. Yeah, good thing she can't touch my handbags either. My handbags are or my shoes. I'll beat her. I will beat the shit out of her. So, I'm gonna switch up the channel. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. But we're gonna switch up the readings, how I do stuff. I haven't quite figured it out, but it definitely needs a switch, right? What I am going to do next. Okay, so we have a very sensitive subject that's been being presented to us, and a majority of you, a lot of you actually, are in this scenario where there's exterior energy, or there's a third party, or the person you love is with someone. Yeah, it's something like that. But what I'm seeing on the board, so I'm going to start grouping things, right? So what I'm seeing on the board right now is a third party where either someone's married or been in a long time relationship for a long time, and there's a destined scenario, right? And I read it yesterday with the 18 and plus, the intimate read. So I'm gonna start there. We're gonna start there. I gotta figure out what to do with certain things, how to present certain things. I do know we're gonna start. That scenario is on my board, right? So when it's here, obviously, clearly, I'm gonna read it. But I'm going to start doing groups. So if any of you have any ideas of what you want, I also want you to comment while I'm in the process of rearranging the channel, okay? So for right now, I am going to do the 4444, and we're gonna call it, okay? I am going to do 3 weeks of reads for you at 4444. Just that particular story, okay? And if we continue, we continue. And what I'm gonna start doing is, in every week, I am going to paste the link in the first initial video, okay? We're gonna start there, and those are gonna come out. Yeah, I know, because it's all about our intuition right now. Those are gonna start on Monday. We're gonna do those on Monday. I got a list, okay? But I also want you guys' intake, right? Because I also have a lot more subscribers that are coming. And right now it's, you know, it's helping the collective. Hey. And I'm trying to do it in a way where we can group the energies, we can group the scenarios and follow it. And then I can guide you. I can, you know, look into a situation. It's really hard for me to see that situation on the board and not feel judgmental or not have a heart for both sides, or for 3 people or for 4 people, right? So to me, with such personal stuff, and it is happening to the collective too, but it's better for us to do that stuff behind the scenes, okay? So I'm gonna make these affordable prices, and we're gonna do it for 3 weeks, okay? I am gonna start with that one. So like I said, you know, please go on and feel free to comment on situations you want to touch base on. The Kama Sutra video did come down, okay? It might be temporary. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go in that direction yet. So I'm excited because I'm actually deciding to switch up my channel and stay with you guys versus jumping into a different project after this one wrapped up, okay? So we'll talk about that stuff, but right now we're gonna focus on the immediate energy that's being presented to us, okay? So do not hesitate for that. If you guys want to start, if you want the whole Beauty and the Beast, you want the whole she dances with the devil, she wants, you know, you want me to bring the twin thing back, you want me to do this, comment. And if somebody comments, hit the like button so I know how many people would be interested in that read, okay? So I'm gonna work like that for a little while. So versus doing all these, I just got distracted, versus doing I don't know, okay, I'm not sure what I was gonna say. But we're gonna start with this one because there's certain subjects on the board that are coming up that are extremely personal, and I know you guys are gonna want me to start breaking this story down, but I'm doing it behind the scenes, okay? And if this is your story and this is where you're in right now, then you go ahead and you order the 4444 because I'm reading this stuff behind the scenes, okay? I will still be doing private videos. Clients dwindling down. I have to dwindle on those. I'm just keeping the ones I have right now. And I'm doing this as a collective, okay? Because it's important for you guys to have this information. You know how so many readers, right? So many readers are like, what do they do, like the extended or the mid-month or something like that, right? But like, you know, from day one, from knowing my story, and I probably should tell my story again so the new ones know, but I've been reading. It's like a book, right? And how thousands and thousands are in the same energy is mind-blowing, right? But it is what it is. Again, I don't know how, I mean, I know how I do it, but I don't know how I do it, right? But to me, with personal subjects and certain stuff and certain reads should be kept behind the scenes and up to date. So that's the first one we're going to start doing. Obviously, I'm still going to do my daily energies. We're going to do all that. You know me, as how I tell the story from start to finish instead of being like, oh, go to the extended, you know, because to me, as you guys know, it's not materialistic stuff for me. It's just not how it works. It's I care in my heart. I want you guys to have the information, right? But at the same time, it's work and it pays my bills. So I'm switching some stuff up. I am going to start doing more of the 12 zodiacs, but I don't want to do the extended, okay? So I guess as more stories come on the board, we're going to have to start reading them and doing certain things, okay? So it's kind of like walking you through and being a mentor and counseling and doing what it is I do, but behind the scenes. Certain stuff I just want to do behind the scenes. Okay. So the first one we're going to do behind the scenes, I really figure out my schedule and what days I want to do what. Okay. Will be the intimate reading. It will be that story. Okay. And the more it's presented, is mind-blowing that people find themselves in that situation. It's upsetting. It's upsetting to all parties, right? And I've had a lot of clients that have been in that situation. A majority of you guys, actually, of my clients are in that situation. And I'm very able to open up and be vulnerable, you guys, right? But in order for me to okay certain situations, I gotta be able to examine, is this a destined situation? Yep. So I'm sure it's still going to come up on the board here and there. But if I start keeping certain stuff behind the scenes, we're gonna get more insight, more details. I'm going to find certain ways to read certain things so you know where you're at, get yourself out of certain situations, this type of stuff. Because I don't know what made me a relationship expert, but it's... hello. Okay? It's just a matter of... we all thought it was going to be easy peasy, we learned lessons, right? It's like the new start is so much harder. It's pretty nuts. And I find myself in the same situation as the new start being extremely hard in what direction to go in, knowing when something's destined for you. So I know we're going to have no choice but to maneuver through new energy. And I know I'm going to have no choice but to start telling you guys what's happening. But like, I started YouTube with that type of thing, right? I don't want to, yeah, it's a new chapter, it's a new book, it's a new story. But it needs to be presented differently. I'm not going to repeat a cycle and tell the stories like I did last time until a year later, XYZ is still with XYZ. I won't do it. You know what I mean? So we're switching it up. And I'm going to find a new way. And like I said, if anyone has ideas, go ahead and comment them. And you don't have to like write the same thing per se, say you don't notice it, then that's fine, but just hit their like button, okay, so I can have more insight on what you guys are really needing, even though I kind of already kind of know, right? But we're gonna start with that, all right? But let's see what wants to come out right now. So let's start with that one first. And then I'm literally going to give you a layout of my schedule, which days, when I'm coming on. I'm gonna start doing that, okay? I gotta turn my ringer off. Sorry about that, troops. So, lots going on, guys. Lots. Why is that so dark? Just the way I'm sitting? It's the way I'm angled? You got the Empress reversed. She's exhausted and she's the Empress. Damn. I haven't used this deck in a while. Look at this mama. She's all beat up. She is all beat up. So what's wrong, mamas? What's wrong? You might be dealing with the Pisces and things are kind of like on hold, or you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do, right? But I mean, that I've never seen an Empress look like that. Gosh, I haven't that in a long time. And now we got the World, so something's done. It's over. But to me, this is done of you being exhausted. This is you. See, there's a lover situation. But this is no longer this. Okay? It's a brand new world. It's a brand new chapter in your life, and it's gonna be a good one. But it's gonna be exhausting. And some, regarding her being reversed, are not going to want to Six of Pentacles. So it's like gifts coming in from the universe too, right? You're gonna be able to balance out your energy. You're gonna be able to. You're just gonna be able to do something. Damn, the love is at the bottom of the deck again. Okay. Might be dealing with a fixed sign, but to me, this is, you might not be nurturing yourself enough, right? We talked about the whole health thing a few weeks back. But this is not, to me, you're exhausted. It's like a brand new world, you know. And then there's synergy. Okay, so synergy is coming, but we got the lovers on the board, and when the lovers pop up, it's a pretty intense choice that needs to be made. We got the Ten of Swords, right? So once again, this is the end of this. But whatever it is, right? Like, this new door is not, again, not going to be easy to walk through. And everybody has their own reasons. Tell me. That was the Knight of Swords, but tell me about, just give me two more before I clarify. The Nine of Pentacles with the World. So you're stepping into new. You're stepping into your confidence. You're stepping into. There's something very voluptuous about her, or it's him, right? But that's that, like, ba 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 boom. I don't know what you use for shampoo, because this is about a shampoo commercial thing. you're walking into, you're about to just have way more confidence. There's something here that's dead is over. You're no longer nurturing. I think some of you might want to nurture. There is this gift, there's synergy, and I think that synergy is linked to some type of lover. And we got the Three of Swords. Haven't seen that come out in a while. It's like you're just begging the universe for a turnaround. You're just begging for synergy, for balance, for new. It's coming. It could be a new lover. It could be a new job. Just a new direction. You're begging. And it doesn't literally have to be like, but I mean, it could be like, dear God, I mean, pray, right? Some of you are about to do something new that involves money. With the World, the Nine of Pence, and the Six of Pence, with the Empress, it's like a business-oriented. You know how, like I was just saying, I want to switch shit up, right? It's like that type of energy. So don't you? There's something, but I feel like this is something coming towards you. Tell me about the Empress. So you're about to have this rejuvenating. There's some type of something's flipped. There's some type of self-fulfilled prophecy here. It was 4 cards flipped. Tell me about the Empress. So we have the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. So you have anxiety when it comes to a Pisces or any gentleman, feminine energy. But he's very seductive too. He's very, like, ooh, you're shiny. He's very, speaking of the hair, who's the one with the long hair? But they never put it in a man bun. And he walks on the beach. I don't know. What's his name? I forget his name. But you all know who I'm talking about. But she has anxiety. It's like she just wants to curl up in a little ball. But he looks like, no, not him, not Jason. Fabio? I don't know. But he looks like he's like watching over, like he wants to protect her. It's almost like he knows something. He feels something. But she's stressed out, or he's stressed out. It's the Three of Cups. Somebody was in the rabbit hole. Time to get the person out of the rabbit hole. We got the Emperor looking right at the Empress. Okay, like straight in her direction. He's looking at her right here being stressed out. He's looking at her right here being like, I don't know if I want to do this. So to me, this isn't husband and wife right here. This is different because he's coming in as the King of Cups. Like I can just feel the energy. There's something about this. Tell me about the World. So it's like, I don't know if he's here and he wants to try to keep something synergetic, but he's just watching. And then you got the Star. So this is something divine in judgment. So this is a past life connection. And it's whether or not you want to open up the doors. It really depends on what direction you want to go. Although you could be dealing with an Aquarius because these are fixed signs. So right now, you got Pisces, Taurus, and then the fixed signs. And an Aquarius. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. So, what is that, the Three of Wands? I don't know if you guys are at the distance, but if you ask me, it's like your ships are here. Something's about to come in. But it's a matter of whether or not you want to resurrect something, because this is the Three of Wands, right? And this chica, she's got 1 wand. But there's a snake at the top of the wand. Ooh, what is this? See, she's sitting in dark energy too, and this is dark too. But she's here. There's something in the moment. It's almost like, what will you choose? It's very bizarre. Very bizarre energy. This, to me, with the Three of the Three of Wands in the world, looks like foreign travel. There's something across seas. It might be linked to money. It might be linked to financial assets, work. The Four of Cups there. It's almost like, so it's like, there's an offer that's going to come in. I think that has to do with foreign travel, a land, foreign lands, work opportunity. It's destined. But it's at a distance. But you're so focused on other things. So this could actually have potential to make an Empress and Empress. But it's like, I don't know what you're going to do. So it's like, you're going to get this offer, right? But it's like, look at you. The Ten of Pence, like, is Ten of Wands. It's heavy. It's heavy. She's got quite the ball gown on. You guys might be going to like some type of event where you need to dress up, or you're being asked to go to some type of social event. Let's move forward. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. And it could be at a distance. But to me, it's like, you got anxiety, you're stressed out over Fabio over here. You don't know what to do. And he's looking at you like all he wants to do is protect you. You're sandwiched right in between them. You make him feel young. You got the Emperor and him. It's like the same person. Like, you make him feel young. There's something like, is that deputy faces criminal investigator. Sorry, I was looking at some of this. Something, maybe you're dealing with someone in law enforcement, because since I just read that, felt the need to read that right there. Although the King of Swords is not out here right this second. But he's sandwiched in between the Empress. It's like he knows what to do, but he's waiting for something. I don't know what that's about. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. And it's the King of Pence, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You know, do I put the effort in? Do I not? Yeah, no, he's gonna, because we got the Knight of Swords. So it's some type of conversation, but it's almost like bowing down. And the Knight of Swords is not bow down. There's an Ace of Pens, so it's almost like a praying. It's a praying thing. So this person, this male energy, is coming in Cappies, Aries, Pisces, and it's like same as the feminine before too. It's like you guys are on the same page. You're working with the same. You're aligned, but you're aligned for a reason. You're gonna get a message, but you're exhausted. Like if this had anything to do with a third party, this would not be the wife. This would be, she might be a mom herself, or have her own type of business. There's something across seas. It's got to be linked to money with him coming in as the King of Pence and the Emperor. I think you guys might collaborate. There's something here. Tell me about the Nine of Pence. Oh yeah, because now it's sitting next to money again. And she's awfully delicious looking. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. Oh, sorry. So he's watching this energy. I mean, he's straight up watching this woman. Look at it. She is the most exhausting looking Empress I've ever seen. I hope she gets a real rush of energy real soon. That's all I gotta say. And now you got the Page of Swords looking right at this voluptuous woman. But now we got the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords. So someone's hurt. Tell me about the Three of Swords. I don't think it's ego. You do have the Emperor on the board though. The Emperor can be very can be that person. But it's the Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. So there's something about a commitment. And these are 3 threes, right? In Judgment. So someone could be in a commitment. And someone else wants synergy. It's tricky. She looks like she's gonna get clarity eventually when it comes to something. There's too many threes sitting on top of all of this. This is like new work. It could be a new work offer. It's a new apprenticeship sitting on top of the. She's an angel sitting on top of a book. It's like I said, it's like that apprenticeship or like a fairy, but like Judgment again at the bottom of the deck. Tricky scenario over here. Tell me a little more about this Empress. Now sit next to 2 Pisces, but like it's unknown. They don't want us to know yet. But I tell you, she's all up in her head. Look right at this. You're staring at each other. So it's unknown. They're not going to give us too much more on that. Talking about the Three of Wands. I think this is linked to travel. I don't know why. I feel travel. Lots of night skies, just stuff I'm seeing, feeling. It's the Eight of Wands. Well, that's travel, but it's also emails, messages, and it has to do with a soulmate, right? But that talks about a brand new journey. And she's looking out this way too. If you ask me, there's either distance between you two or you're about to travel distance. And if you travel, you might come across someone. You might be married and you come across a King of Pentacles and you might end up stabbing the King of Pentacles in the back. For some, and some of you might up and leave your situation and go towards something brand new and want someone else to tag along. I don't know if he or she will tag along. There's definitely travel there. As far as one masculine, one feminine, I think it's unknown. You definitely know who this person is, and if not, you will real soon, because the story is already on my board. There is some type of future. Could be linked to work, or this person feels they're going to be stabbed in the back. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's almost like if someone wants a commitment, I don't think you can have it. So say there's a third party and one wants a commitment, it looks like you can't have it because they're already committed. Or someone's just thinking, do I take this opportunity? Can I take it? Will I take it? Or am I not willing to open up my heart? But if you ask me, with these threes, there's something going on. Um, and I almost said this is where somebody would stop and do an extension. I don't really do those here and there, right? And I don't feel like doing it today. But I don't know how much more information we can get. So see, I'm also getting this intuitive feeling too. I know I need to switch something up too. There's something here about discipline. Tell me about this Eight of Pens real quick. Or it's just like to be continued. Nah, Seven of Swords. There's deception here, but clearly somebody knows about this deception. It's clear as day. So this is a third party. This is why, and it's like strength. So I'm back to the whole thing. I'm back to the whole thing again, and strength stayed. Okay. I'm back to the whole story again of where we started with that topic, and this is why I just felt the extended. So now this actually makes, or you could be dealing with a Leo. This actually makes perfect sense to me on why this just ended this way, because I am going to start these reads tomorrow. So I will extend this read, which makes sense, right? Because everybody wants to know. And it's so crazy because a year and a half ago, we started off in a different way. And now it's something different, or it's pertaining the same thing, but it's a new cycle. So if it's a new cycle for you and you've been in the same cycle and there's been no change, then you better order the damn videos, okay? Because there is a change that needs to be needed for you to get out of this cycle. For others, this is brand new information. It's brand new coming at you. You know this person is. You could have even been with them for a little while, but I mean, Mingya is here, and you got the Seven of Swords. The deception is clear as day, and you are very aware of your scenario. There's no way you're not, right? But you can't stay in this scenario and expect something to just change without you playing part. Don't be naive. So I'm gonna start breaking that stuff down in those videos. That will be coming out tomorrow. Once again, I'm going to do it for 3 weeks. You'll get it every Monday. The 4444, you can go in my description box. It will say to benefit our channel. And just put exterior energy. And video 2, you will get the following Monday. I'm going to do it behind the scenes. And the link will be on video 1. And if you want out of scenario 1, then take yourself out of damn scenario 1. For those who have been on this journey for 6 months now, how to take your ass out of it. And we all work at our own pace, right? No judgment. But something's got to change. Whether it's the same ass scenario or the new scenario that's now being told. You want change? We're gonna get you change. Okay? So, strength. And I think the crazier thing is, even if you've been in this scenario for a year and a half and you don't want out because it's like the two of you, you're still intimate, there's somebody there, and it's like you know it's destined, but you still need the strength, right? There's still steps. But these steps I am going to give you and teach you. But it's going to be behind the scenes. And that's it. Okay? This obviously will be in tomorrow's read. I'm actually going to probably put the first video out on Tuesday, but it's going to be a Monday thing, to get people to catch up and watch this video. I will be back tomorrow. We're still going to do our daily, we're still going to do all sorts of stuff, guys, but the universe wants me to start grouping things. because it's easier for me to teach, because I've been teaching the same story for a year and a half, telling you certain stuff, but we're still in different cycles. So if I can find out who's in what cycle, where you're at, I have more of a chance of helping. Okay? So I got to start getting disciplined with that stuff too, because if I'm going to sit here and teach, you're going to be damned I'm going to teach the right way. And apparently, with everything that's going on, I have to set it up differently. It only makes sense, right? So with that being said, I'll be back tomorrow. We will figure this stuff out. Hey. And it's a good thing. I'm excited. All right. We're gonna have some crossroads and some ups and downs, but we're gonna do this, and we're gonna have to start section things off into groups, and that's just the way it's going to be. I am here to help and to teach. Okay, so I'm not gonna allow certain energy to sit on my board for a certain amount of time without me taking it behind the scenes. But it's still gonna be beneficial for you guys. Okay. So, in the 44 is a huge break to get 3 readings, okay? Huge. All right, for those who smoke, I don't want to hear, I don't have the money, or court's changing, and she's not reading all this. I've been reading you free stories for a year and a half and getting you out of situations and getting you where you need to be. And if you're still not there, then you need to start participating more, and maybe quit smoking and help yourself for the next 3 weeks. I don't know. I feel like I sound like an asshole too, but at the same time, it's reciprocation, right? And you got to be able to partake. And if you're not willing to partake, then your life is not going to change, and you no longer belong on my channel. See what I'm saying? See, it's like when the professor comes out in court, I don't play. And I'm not going to be playing the same game that's been presented for over a year and a half on my board. Nope. Love you guys. My newbies are probably like, damn, I'm gone. But I gotta start doing it the right way. You want the help, it needs to be done the right way. I need to group you differently. And it's time to get disciplined. It's time to get a grip of our fucking lives, okay, of our energy. So, for those who are serious and want to partake, then we're gonna have fun. The exchange, right? Yeah, I normally usually always do the exchange when I do the exchange video. I know I haven't done it for you guys in a while, right? But like the exchange, I've always said to you, any denomination, as long as I can help you, right? But so many people take advantage of so many situations, and if you're going to keep taking advantage of certain things, then prepare yourself to stay in that same scenario. And I'm just going to start keeping it real with you guys. You're like, damn, I'm kind of a newbie. Well, and it's, you know how ironic we're starting a new cycle, and look at, within like, I think the last like 7 days, like there's been like a new like 500 people. Guys, I'm not kidding. So see what I'm saying? It's a new cycle. It's new people. I don't want to remain in the same energy, and I want to be able to help and look at things differently. So it only makes more sense for me to switch it up myself, and so it's actually more beneficial. Because it's kind of like doing counseling, right? It is. It's the love guru helping, right? And it's like you're getting guided weekly with certain stuff. You know what I mean? So, and otherwise, guys, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be here for you guys no matter what. Whether you got money or whether you're broke, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying. It's reciprocation. it's synergy. We've talked about the exchange of energy, right? And that's why our energy, the cycles, and it's like, let's stop. Love, at the end of the day, we want something pure. I'm gonna get you there. I've gotten you this far, but let's get further. Okay. So I'm sure you can hear me now, right? I went out, clicked back in. The energy is whoo, my energy is whoo. Okay. So I know a lot of people can't afford this. So these freaking mosquitoes are really, really getting me. So with that being said, I will be back tomorrow and we'll see what comes out on the board. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Guys, stop panicking. Okay? Stop panicking. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. We still have energy. If I pick up on a certain story on my board, I'm going to say, listen, this is with extended energy. This is with beauty. She finds the beauty in the devil. This is with, I'm going to tell you what category I'm going to start helping, okay, in a different way. Especially if this is what I'm going to do for a living, I got to switch it up. Even though it's what I've been doing, but I could choose different routes right now, and I know right now with the energy and being on fire and being able to be so in tune with the universe and know what's actually happening and being able to give the right, to suggest the right, what's the word I'm looking for? Suggest the right outcome. I don't know what the word it is I'm looking for, but it's just bringing me to something else that I don't even want to jump into right now. That's why that's happening. You let me go. DMT. What is DMT? DMT is my problem. Anyone know what DMT stands for? Are you referencing me, sweetie, or are you referencing somebody else? Ooh, somebody has PSD. Is that what it is? PTS? PTS? PST? It's an army thing. It's a war thing. Post-traumatic stress. PTS? PSD. Okay, PTSD. I was missing the D. Post-traumatic syndrome disorder. That's what it is, right? Is that what it stands for? Somebody has that right now. Or you're dealing with somebody who does. I just felt it the closer I got in. Aw, thanks, Nicole. I know I helped so many of you, thousands of you. It feels amazing. But this new start is going to be quite the process and journey too. Believe that. It truly is. Well, I don't, you know, the PTSD it's come in my reads before, but I don't know how to help with that. That's not post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah. That's not really my forte, but I feel it. It's here. But that could be, but see, I'm feeling war. But isn't that linked with any mental disorder? Like it could be child abuse. It's not just linked to war, I don't think, right? See, I don't know much about it, but it was the first thing that came to my mind when I zoned in. But you could be dealing with somebody who has been diagnosed with it. But I feel like it's one of those things that is not just linked to that, like anything tragic, right? No, it's linked to tragic incidences. Oh, so anything that happens in your life that's tragic. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I have this, for those who don't know me and are new, I just have this gift of healing souls and karma. The longer you're with me, the longer you partake, it just comes naturally. There's a lot of other things that are coming to me now too. I gotta figure out how to use, because I can heal. I forget the name of it. I don't know, I gotta figure it all out myself. I've kind of been like, I don't know, you know me. I really thought I was gonna go in a different direction. A majority of you know that, right? But this is where I feel like I need to be right now, and it's so crazy. So I gotta do it the right way. It's so crazy how one person can have that capability, right? It's crazy. So, I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I don't know if you guys' ears have been hurting, but my ears are hurting right now. It will be great. Thanks, Beth. It will. I need my elephant painting. I gotta get in touch with you. But it is gonna be new. It's gonna be exciting. It's like quartz class, but we're actually gonna have individual classes. Oh, what am I getting myself into? We knew one day it was coming, right? Because think about it. Like, if you guys have been with me from the beginning, you know that this is actually kind of what I wanted to set up and do in the beginning too. But I didn't end up going that route, right? So, but maybe it just had to take me this long to realize it's really where I needed to be. Right? So, before you know it, my face could be plastered everywhere. But it's not right. It's not right. You have this feeling, and I just looked down and it's the Emperor. Once again, like, I just got this feeling of protection. You're either very protected or you're with somebody who truly, truly is going to protect you. But being the Emperor, I don't know if that's through discipline or if that's through vocalization. Is that even a word? Court just made it a word. I don't think it's a jealousy thing. It could definitely be a jealousy thing, but somebody is literally, you got somebody who thinks or knows they're like your protector, which is weird because I didn't feel anybody needing protection. So I think somebody's instincts are on point with someone right now. You stepped out of line. It's not like that. It's like they got a gut feeling right now. The Knight of Wands is peeking out. If this energy hasn't hit you, or if there's somebody not around you like this soon, you're gonna stop picking up on it real quick because they can't help it. They feel they need to. It's kind of ironic because we haven't seen that on the board yet. And the Knight of Wands that was sitting here is actually a woman. See? And that's the feeling I got when he was watching the Empress, and this card was peeking out, and I felt the need to pull it out to see if they were staring at each other, and they kind of are staring at each other. She knows he's here. I love you too. That's all right. Go ahead. Get going. I'll see you tomorrow. Right? So it's almost like he knows there's something here. But she's like very apprehensive. I think she's going to give him a run for his money. I think she's going to give him a run for his money. I think he's going to be like, what? I'm not used to this. I'm used to the one being in charge. It's Emperor energy, right? And she's quick. She's fire. She's, and to top it off, you're probably like a little hot tamale. Creep in and be a lot more protective than you think, or what they're letting on. And Mingia, I got the goosebumps. It's coming for you. And you know what's funny? The other day I said it to you. I'm like, you might be dealing with a Freddy, but it was like, because I was like, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, you better shut the door. Pick up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna do it again. Right? So it's almost like, well, here we go again. But like, he's coming for you. Like, he's coming for you. It's like he's your knight in shining armor, whether you want a knight in shining armor or not. It's, you're dealing with the damn emperor. And he's coming. But she's going to give him a run for his money. You believe that. Because this is truly a connection where he feels, I didn't even pick up on that before. He is going to want to protect, like you wouldn't believe, together or not together. But he's going to protect your ass. I don't know who you're dealing with, though, because it's Emperor. It's the damn Emperor. But it could be someone older, somebody very experienced, somebody who's been around the block. Not their first rodeo. Type energy. So there is that. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. You're only a day away. Not even. Oh my god, and I just shuffled it again and he's still there. And I put him in the middle. It's like 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. See what I'm saying? Like, you can't escape it. My daughter in the bathroom window. Can't escape the Emperor right now. I'm not even going to tell you what that was. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? For those who are interested, again, I don't know if I said it exactly, but the description link, in the description box below, there's a link to that says to benefit our channel, and you'll find the link there, okay? And, bye guys.